Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Davey Deathray here. And guys, how cool is this? We've got a special guest I'd like to officially introduce to everybody here. If you guys haven't already met her in the chat or checked out her very own channel, we've got Carey from Carey Craves Cinema. How are you doing, Carey? What's happening?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, letting me crash your party.
Of course. Yeah, tell us that story, Carey. Tell everyone that story.
Well, we were talking about how we were going to do a watch party. Well, I was going to do a watch party on my channel, but then you said, well, I was going to do a watch party. And I'm like, well, can we just do it together? And you're like, sure, I guess.
I was like, fine.
I guess so.
Yeah, you know, it was one of those things, guys, like we had, you guys are so awesome with like the super chat goals and everything. So it was like, okay, we're going to do a bonus stream, you know, put a poll out there and you guys all wanted the watch party. And then, you know, yesterday we got the news, you know, yesterday morning that Jamie Blanks had passed away. And it just seemed like, you know, just fitting to use that watch party as a way to celebrate, you know, part of the life and career of this director. I had a lot of fun with his movie Valentine last month in February, right around Valentine's Day. And, you know, I have my fun with Valentine, but I genuinely really love Urban Legend. Like, I think this one is really fun. And it is this really cool, you know, Scream pops off. Everyone knows that story and what happened after that. And we just got the slew of teen slashers and everything. And Urban Legend fit right in there with like the, you know, whodunit revenge kind of vibe that was going on. You know, all the hot young actors and everything like that. So, Carey, I'm curious to know here. I'm going to put this up really quick because we're just, you know, celebrating, you know, the life and work of Jamie Blanks, just 54, guys. You know, I haven't dove too much into the details and everything. It sounds like it was, you know, an illness that was not publicized or anything like that. So, just a, you know, unfortunate. It seems like we've lost so many people here in 2026 already. And then it's just a little more shocking when, you know, when somebody is, relatively speaking, pretty damn young. So Carey, when did you first see Urban Legend? Like, when did you become aware of this movie? And just tell us a little bit about, you know, your thoughts and feelings on this one.
Oh my God. I feel like I watched this one when it like almost first came out. And I loved it because I love urban legends, and I love the fact that they incorporated that into the deaths. I thought it was awesome, and the cast was fantastic, and it is fantastic. So
it's a really interesting mix, right? It's like some people that were already really big at that time, other people that had pretty good careers but have, like, you know, gone on to do amazing things. Like Jared Leto was, it's not like he wasn't famous. Like My So-Called Life was a big show and everything, just, you know, a handful of years before this came out. But now he's like an Academy Award winner, right? So it's like one of those things where it's wild to see that. And then, of course, you know, Joshua Jackson, who was on one of the biggest shows going on at the time. Danielle Harris from Halloween 4 and 5 pops up as like the very horny goth girl. Dangerously, she's so horny that her roommate is like, oh no, like, I know it might sound like she's getting killed, but she might just also be doing it. So, you know,
that's why she just puts on the headphones and she's like, I'm not listening.
yes, exactly. Michael Rosenbaum with hair. That's very exciting for Smallville fans, you know? And I love his sense of humor anyways. I like that he gets to play here, but yeah, this movie is like, it's really damn fun. It's got a strong opening. You know, I think Urban Legend kind of knows what it is. I think they're like, I'm not saying that I Know What You Did Last Summer takes itself like too seriously, but I feel like Urban Legend has like there's a little bit of a, you know, obviously it's not self-awareness that's written into the script, but it just seems a little more lighthearted and fun than something like I Know What You Did Last Summer, which.
Yeah, they just took it, they ran with it, they had fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to jump in and say what's up to everybody because we've been talking for, it's only been 6 minutes, but we have, Carey, check this out, 133 comments that are waiting. And I bet that a lot of them are people saying hello to each other and being sweet and all that. And we'll see what we got. How about that? So let's say hello to everybody, Carey, and then we'll get the movie rolling. Guys, I'm going to be watching from one of those sites, if you know what I mean. But I believe that Erica is going to be streaming this on the VC, the voice channel, or the voice chat on the Davey Deathray Discord. So if you have not signed up for the Discord, here's the really cool thing. It's totally free. The even cooler thing is we get to watch movies in there, and we get to show the screen and everything. So there's no weird rules like YouTube has. So we can't show the movie here. I'll have a stopwatch timer here that'll keep track. So those of you that are jumping in midstream, or if you're watching after the fact, you can sync up a copy if you would like. And I might have already said it, but I pinned the link for the Discord in the chat, so you can sign up there for free. I've got a poll going on in the chat. What rating do you give Urban Legend? Just asking for a 1 through 4 star rating. So I'll let that kind of marinate as we go. We also have a fun little super chat goal where, guys, if we get 10 super chats of $2 or more, we are going to make Carey sing us songs. So that's great.
So you're just throwing it in there.
Yeah, I figured if you didn't want to, then I would sing a song or something like that. Well, we'll figure it out. I honestly,
You're
guys,
the
I
one
couldn't
with
think
the velvety voice, not me.
Ooh, the velvet. Hey, you never know. I don't know what you sound like when you sing. You know, singing voice totally different. Could be totally different, anyways. But yes, we'll shovel off the proceeds over to Carey if she sings with us or for us. But yeah, I didn't know what to put. You guys have been amazing with the super chat goals. I don't even know what to put. I was thinking about you guys get to collectively name my firstborn, but there's no guarantee I'm ever going to have any children. So there we go. But I'm going to say what's up to you guys, and then we'll get everything rolling here. Okay, here we go. We got Carey Craves Cinema purchasing a membership. I think that was yesterday. Thank you so much, Carey. We got Paula Fitzhenry.
That was a membership anniversary, believe it or not.
Oh, that's what it is. You've been a member for a month. Yes. Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much. You've been around for a month already. Wow, time really flies by. Especially when you're old like me. Time definitely flies by. But you're getting there, you know, Miss Birthday Girl. All right. We got Paula Fitzhenry hanging out. What's happening, Paula? Antonis Andriotis, one of our great channel members. How you doing, man? We got Talking Star Wars. How are you doing, Shannon? Good to see ya. We've got Carey Craves Cinema. Yes, guys. I didn't even mention this. We are simulcasting this over on Carey's channel. If you have not yet subscribed over there, gosh, can we get Carey over? What is it? You're right around that 1,500 mark. Is that right?
I have like 10 more, and then I'm at 15.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna grab that. Somebody's already posted the link, I'm sure. But I'm gonna bring it up just so I can keep an eye myself. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh, the thumbnail that you created, Carey, is cracking me up. The picture that you grabbed of me. Holy cow. That's hilarious. Good job being creative. I like that. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. We got Lizzie with a Y, one of our great channel members. What's happening, Lizzie? So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Linda G, what's happening? Linda, another one of our great channel members. We got I'll Be Right Back. Hi, Davey. Hi, everyone. Weird. We are all weird in here, aren't we? Yeah, I think so. We got Jigsaw, another one of our great channel members. What's happening at Jiggy? Good to see you. Jamie Hart has been a member for 19 months. That is crazy. Thank you so much, Jamie. One of our great channel members, original channel members, original Death Squad mod. She was the very first moderator. At the point where I didn't even know if I needed one, but I figured I should get one just in case. And that's when stuff got interesting. It's always good to have some moderators. Just like Miss Erica. What's happening, Erica? Our moderator, channel member, and over on the Discord, she is the queen mod of the Discord over there. Let's see what else we got. Gigi Kiki Joy. What's happening, Gigi? Welcome on in. Oh my gosh, so many chats to go through. You guys are amazing. I love seeing everybody say what's up and hi to each other and catching up. It's one of the reasons why I never go live on time. so everyone can jump in and say hello to each other. It is. We were just a little late getting in there, Blair. Thank you for being patient. The live is working. It is working. I'm a bit of a showman and I like to go on late. What can I say? I do showtime. Late. Yeah. You never want the show to start right on time, right? Even if the play says that it starts at 8 p.m., you expect the lights to kind of dim at about 5 after, right? You know, everyone getting set.
Oh, like a rock concert. Kind of like building the tension type of thing.
On time is for church and governments. How about that? Okay. We got Ryan Michael, one of our great channel members and a good buddy of mine out there in the Portland area. Carey, I had to work as soon as Resurrection started, so thank you for keeping the heat going on that one.
You are more than welcome.
Oh my gosh, the Resurrection talk. I thought I was going to have to defend so much. I think you guys, I'm going to be honest, made it a little easy on me. I feel like I won that one, even though the polls say different.
I mean, I feel like I would have to watch it again to really have an argument. So I was going by what I remembered.
Yeah, so I guess, so that's the benefit, guys. Even if Halloween Resurrection, it's not the greatest movie or anything like that. But I have watched it so many times that I can eviscerate it and defend it. How about that? That's where I sit.
I'm okay with that, I guess.
Yeah. I've done the time, you know. Let's see here. We got Nanette jumping on in. There she is. How are you doing, Nettie? Great to see you. And I feel like my mouse is having a freak out. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. We got Jamie. What's happening, Jamie? I believe this is Miss Jamie Hill. Miss Jamie Hill. Some of you may recognize her from a little movie called Skinamarink. There you go. She's a man.
Wait, what?
Jamie.
What?
Yeah, Jamie is a YouTube. She hops around, man. I've seen her in a few spots. I love that. I love the accessibility and the sense of community there. I dig that. We got Jason from Backtrack Cinema dropping in a Canadian $2. Eh? There you go. We got Anthony. Anthony jumping up says, "Yo, I just mentioned you in my top female YouTubers." There you go, Carey.
Maybe I think he's talking to you.
I'm talking about you because I am male and I identify as male. I know, you know, it's just easy. I'm easy peasy, you know.
No, I think it was a birthday mention.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much for jumping on in, Anthony. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, let's see what else we got going. Jigsaw dropping a 2. Someone's in the back seat. I'm gonna sing it. Yeah. Someone's in the back seat. The classic Brad Dourif. We'll get there. Thank you so much, Jiggy. We got Matt from Fachi Cinema, one of our great Death Squad mods. What's happening, Matt? Great to see you. Okay. I think I'm all caught up. I think we're all caught up, but no, Adrian. What's happening, Adrian? Welcome on in. And that might be it, but no, we've got Gory Tiger. Holy cow, guys, we have 25 people hanging out. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to both channels. I believe Jamie put Carey's link there in the chat, and we can get that link going multiple times here. Ryan is dropping a $4.99 saying what's up to myself and Carey, and he's at work, but he's trying to pop in when he can. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Ryan has been amazing. Ryan and I, if you guys missed the first time that he really jumped in here, Ryan is a hardcore horror guy. We worked at a pizza shop in Portland for a little bit together and immediately bonded. Once I saw his thorn tattoo, I was like, oh shit, here we go. Like, I got a buddy.
A thorn tattoo. That's something.
I walked up, or I was like, thorn tattoo, huh? And he walked up to me like an inch away from my face and was like, how do you know what that is? I was like, motherfucker, you know how I know what that is, because Michael Myers is my boy. That's kind of how I broke it down. We got
brings
Steph
people
joining us.
together.
It does. It does. What's happening, Steph? And Carey, it's like when you find somebody that likes the weird thing that you like, it does create an immediate bond, So
of course.
yeah, that's the one, us horror fans, we know what that's all about. I'm the same way with punk rock as well. What's happening, Lenny? Welcome on in. Let's see who else we got. It's Ben Grimm is in the house, one of our great channel members. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Favorite post-scream slasher right here for Ben Grimm. And I can't blame you, man. I really can't. Especially, compared to like the, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, Urban Legend has it all over that one. Jigsaw dropping another 2. Shannon from Talking Star Wars dropping a $5 Canadian. Davey, me and Carey, do watch parties. You should join us one day if you want. Yeah, hit me up. Reach out. Let's plan a little something. And then, Carey, you'll have to tell me about the dino thing once we get the movie rolling here.
Yeah.
we got Julie Lynn that's like, oh my God. Hi, Carey.
Hi, Julie.
How are you doing, Julie? Doesn't say hi to me. Thank you for being a channel member, Julie. But no thank you for not saying hi to me. No, I'm just
I feel special now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, maybe there are some people tuning in that didn't expect to see you. Maybe they missed when I had mentioned it yesterday. So that's kind of fun too, right?
Surprise!
We got Foldy 111 in the house. What's happening, Foldy? Welcome on in. Guys, we are going to get the movie rolling. And I do want to let you know, okay, so guys, we obviously can't show the movie. I'm going to bring this little thing up here. We're going to have a timer. Yes, the timer's set to 5 seconds. We'll push play on the movie. And then when we get to 5 seconds, I'll push play on the timer. We'll be all good. And if you want to watch along, you don't have your own copy or you don't have one of the streaming services that has this movie available, then you can jump on over to the Discord. The link is pinned in the chat and you can join the Discord and you can watch over there for free. I believe Erica is going to get that rolling. Right, Erica? Are you doing it? I don't even know. Let me know, Erica. I just promised something. So I saw that you could do it. You said so in the Discord. So I assumed. So, so we'll figure.
Yeah, she did it for Leprechaun on another channel, and she did great.
Yeah. Oh my God, Leprechaun is so much fun. Oh, what a movie! All right, guys, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go. It took us 20 minutes to say hi and say hi to everybody else and talk a little bit about the movie. It's on Tubi. There you go. So if you watch with the Brave browser, you don't have to worry about any commercials, which is great. Thank you so much, Jiggy, for the 2. Thank you, Ryan, for the 2. It looks like you're going to.
This is what happens when you give false promises,
Yeah. Well, start figuring out what song you're going to sing, Carey.
I'm going to have to make it easy.
Start figuring it out. Okay. All right, guys. What do you say we get this little show on the road here? All right. I am going to pull up the thingamabob with the movie all loaded. And then you know what else I'm going to do? Just to make it a little bit easier, maybe for both of us, Carey. I don't know if you have this pulled up, but I'm going to pull up the IMDb. So if you don't have it pulled up, we can just lean on my little IMDb window here. How about it?
Okay.
All right. Okay, one more thing we got to do here is we've got to cut that music. There we go. Music is out. Ooh, it is just so quiet. This is the perfect time to sing, Carey. It's the perfect time to sing. But we would need a couple super chats before you could sing. But whatever, we'll get there. Yeah. We'll get to the point where Carey's singing. Don't worry, guys. Or we could both do a duet. Yeah, something like that. All right, here we are. Yes. Okay, Carey, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, are you ready? Everybody in the chat, or who's watching along? ¿Estamos listos? Tell me. Let me know if we're all ready here. And let me know if you're going to be watching along. And we will. Oh, Jigsaw wants us to sing a duet. We'll figure something out.
Okay,
here we go, guys. We'll do 3, 2, 1, play. And surprise, surprise, we're gonna push play when I say play. So that's how we'll do that. All right, here we Carey's going to sing "Hangin' Tough" by New Kids on the Block.
If anything, the right stuff, not hanging tough.
I don't even know "Hangin' Tough." I couldn't even sing any little bit of it. I like Right Stuff. I kind of know because I know the Weird Al version called "The White Stuff," which is about the filling in an Oreo cookie, which is a great song. I'm a huge Weird Al fan. I don't know if everyone knows that about me, but I love.
Everyone rides the bus, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but. I could sing the entire White Stuff song right now. That's how big of a Weird Al nerd I am, but I'm not going to do it unless Jigsaw drops a 50. I'm just joking.
More
Jigsaw.
so White and Nerdy. White and Nerdy's funny.
White and Nerdy's really good. That's tough. White and Nerdy's a tougher, like, because he's got some really tight syncopated raps in there. You know, that's rhythmatically, it's pretty tough stuff. Yeah, Weird Al's incredible. Anyways, here we are, guys. Is Weird Al in Urban Legend? No, but he's in every Naked Gun movie. It's wild. It's wild. Okay, here we are. Urban Legend from 1998. Guys, this one is for Jamie Blanks.
For Jamie.
You know, a relatively small career, but definitely left an impact. We can get into some trivia and everything. I saw all sorts of trivia come out, you know, that he was at one time considered for Scream and then even considered for I Know What You Did Last Summer. So I think for us horror fans, it all kind of worked out. We got the Scream that we all know and love, and then we were able to get, you know, Jamie's work in other films. So here we are, Carey. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Got that timer going.
Got the old unicorn. Well, no, it's
yeah,
not the Pegasus.
It's Pegasus. Yeah, the old TriStar logo.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of.
That almost looked like Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh my God, you said this. I was thinking the same thing.
Welcome to the Midnight Society. Right. So
did the intro creep you out more than the actual show itself?
Well, the vibes are definitely there. The show to me, like each episode, because Snick happened like at the perfect time. I was like the perfect age. I was like still enough of a kid to actually want to watch a lot of those shows when Snick very first started. Like I loved Roundhouse. It was this sketch comedy kind of thing that they did. That was like a live sketch comedy. But man, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Was I liked the stories. I'm a big Twilight Zone guy and all that stuff too. So I love a good like anthological.
Never really watched Twilight Zone.
Oh my God, it's one of the best shows ever. Like it's incredible. Yeah, I had no idea when I was a kid. I didn't know that Rod Serling wrote most of the episodes. Or he's the writer that has the most credits on the Twilight Zone. I thought he was just the host, but he like created it and wrote like 40% of the episodes or something like that. Anyways,
damn.
I highly recommend it.
Okay.
And this, we got the Christopher Young music here as well. I'm gonna look him up because I know his name, and I'm trying to think of what movie it is, what other movie it is that I know it from. Because he's got a pretty big name in, you know, being a composer.
Christopher Young. I don't know if I'm actually familiar.
He did Sinister. He did The Grudge. Let's see what else. I think I know him from Sinister. That's the one that I'm thinking of.
Damn, that's impressive.
And we got the typical, you know, 90s teen slasher opening, right? Like after Scream had such a great opening, that was one of the pieces of the formula that had to be included, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And oh my gosh.
That she had what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I noticed that she had the coat in the back seat. Like
so do you I love how bad she is at singing. So is that supposed to tell us that that's where the killer got the coat, or the killer's already in there? I'm thinking the killer's already in there.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
But it would be kind of cooler, though, if the killer ended up getting the coat from the first victim.
Yeah, it would be a nice little twist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigi, this is a classic one with Burgess Meredith. Yeah. Oh, shit. I had no idea what a gas gauge was until right this second.
Really? It was the music, I think, distracting.
Yes. Total Eclipse of the Heart, which I have heard now twice within the last 24 hours because I watched a movie last night that uses it as well.
What was the movie?
Ready or Not To.
Oh.
I was like, you got to be dry humping me that you guys are using this song. I was bummed out. I was like, yeah, you're not going to outdo The Strangers Pray at Night with this one. Sorry, guys.
Of course they're going to try.
Yes. Now, Brad Dourif, I mean, it's incredible that he's in this movie when I think about it. You know, to just be there for the opening scene in this, you know, little movie, and he is an absolute horror legend, you know?
Mm-hmm. And he's doing the whole stutter thing, which apparently I read a trivia about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He had a character in there that stuttered as well, so I guess they did like a connection with that.
Okay. He's really good in Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah.
I haven't seen it in so long, but I love Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many good performances in that movie. It's like, you know, pick one kind of. Mm-hmm. But yeah, kind of a big get here to have Brad Dourif. And especially maybe now I just look back at it as like even more, it's an even cooler, you know, little feather in this movie's cap to have Dourif there. Because after this, he became, I think, an even bigger icon because he played Sheriff Brackett in the Halloween, you know, Rob Zombie Halloween movies.
Hell yeah, he's one of the good parts of the Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I love him as a sheriff.
Yeah. I especially love him in the second one as the sheriff.
When he discovers Annie, oh my God, it is heart-wrenching.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely heart-wrenching.
Yeah, that is tough. So I'm looking up Jamie Blanks here, you know, just to talk a little bit about his career. So he was a musical composer as well. He has a really long list of composer credits here going all the way through 2025. So wow. Once he took a step back from, you know, he didn't direct many movies. He's got 6 credits for director. So not a lot there as far as directing goes, but once he took a step back from that, he stayed really active, you know?
He should have done more directing. I loved his directing style.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that he didn't do, you know, a lot of these guys, even if they don't have like amazing film careers, sometimes they go into like television and have pretty good careers there. So I'm kind of surprised to see that because, or like, yeah, Kevin Williamson, Steve Miner, you know, he did Friday the 13th 2 and 3, and then he ended up directing a whole bunch of Dawson's Creek and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, I think the direction is good. I mean, performances are good and the action's shot really well. You know, like that's a nice, cool little swirling camera shot there. And this chick,
I love I was going to say, I love the twist because it makes us believe that he's trying to hurt her, but really he's just
Jigsaw
warning her.
Yeah, no, it's great. It is. It's perfectly set up, and it's so good with the just the whole overall theme of the movie, right? Okay.
She's already distraught, but that's not even it yet.
Yeah. And I'm looking up this actress because I think she is she's some famous person's kid, I think. And I recognize her from like Did you ever see High Fidelity with John Cusack?
Oh my god, if I have, it's been so long. I love John Cusack though. He's one of my favorite actors.
She's the girl. She's the girl that like is going to interview him at the end of the movie or whatever. If you've ever seen High Fidelity, I think it's her. I'm trying to look her up or I'm trying to grab her from the IMDb. There we go. Natasha Gregson Wagner. Robert Wagner. Okay. Daughter of film star Natalie Wood. So Maria from West Side Story is the woman from the opening. That's her mom, is Natalie Wood. So pretty good pedigree there.
And Natalie Wood was the one that went missing during.
Well, yeah. They think Robert Wagner pushed her off the boat. She fell overboard and drowned. And it's just all very suspicious and mysterious, and we'll probably never really know.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. We got Tara Reid's character, which is just kind of leaning into almost like her persona at that time, right? This is like,
oh, definitely.
Right after American Pie, must have been the year before, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Vicky. I love Vicky's character in American Pie.
Yeah, she's
apparently
really
Sarah Michelle Gellar actually was supposed to be Sasha, but because she was doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the schedule kind of conflicted, so she couldn't play.
Oh, okay. I think Tara Reid's really good for it. I love Sarah Michelle Gellar, but I think it kind of works for Tara Reid because at that time she was, she's like the blonde.
Yeah, I think it fits
with her features and everything. Yeah. And they're pushing like the kind of funny sex calls, I guess.
Yeah, she makes that work a little bit better. No offense to my Sarah, because I love her.
Oh, she's great. Sometimes people just fit a role in a way where you're like, oh, it all worked out the right way there. You got Jared Leto here doing his best Tommy Doyle from Curse of Michael Myers. Okay.
You always say with Michael Rosenbaum without hair, but I'm used to always seeing him with hair. So
yeah. And I am so used to him as Lex because I think he's the best live action Lex Luthor. That whole run that he had in Smallville is like the most interesting I've ever thought Lex was.
I mean, he's a great actor. I kind of wish that he did a lot more.
Yeah, me too. I think he's one of those people that the ugliness of the industry just made him want to take a step back. His podcast is great. The Inside of You Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. Have you watched that?
No, I haven't.
It's amazing. He's been doing it for years, and he has a bunch of celebrities on, and they get like a little more like personal, let the hair down kind of stuff, and just have kind of just more open talks about the way things really are. So they talk about some of the uncomfortable kind of stuff too,
kind of like Jamie Kennedy's channel.
Maybe, but Michael is not as Jamie is like very spacey and out there, Michael is way more like,
grounded.
Michael is, much more like, not that he doesn't have fun, but he's not as goofy, I guess, as Jamie can be.
Do you think that Jamie Kennedy do you think he's a little sour that Randy was kind of killed so soon?
I don't know. I'm kind of sour that he was killed.
I mean, I am. It took me so long to even want to watch like that scene. It took me so long.
Well,
I'll
here's
either
the thing.
walk out of the room or I won't like look at all. I won't even pay attention.
If they knew it was going to go beyond 3 movies, he probably would have lasted a little bit longer. But I think it's okay because what it does is it shows that like, hey, Scream used to be a franchise that was okay doing stuff like that, and now not so much. So it just creates a contrast. Sometimes things are better for the story, even though you want to see a character more. But do they really need to be there? And in the case of Randy, no. He didn't need to be there, but I love his character.
Yeah, of course. And
now, if they kept him around and he ended up with Sid, that would have been awesome. Like, that would have been cool.
Yeah. The geek should have got the girl.
There you go. I'll let the geek get the girl. All right. Carey has never seen The Godfather, says Shannon.
No.
So she's calling you out here. And you still haven't told me about the dino thing. And then Jigsaw. You know, Aunt Bethany, you shouldn't have done that. Jigsaw, thank you so very much. I really I was joking. That was not said to bait you to drop a $50 super chat, but thank you so very much.
Damn.
And I wish I knew what song that. Carey, do you know what song this is? I don't know what song this is.
Didn't I just blow your mind this time, didn't I? It sounds so familiar.
I think of the Beastie Boys song that's like, this time I'm blowing my mind, this time I'm blowing my mind, or whatever. That's what I think of. But I don't know. But we're gonna have to figure out something to duet. We'll do.
For some reason, I was thinking of Cheap Trick, but it's not Cheap Trick. That I want you to want me, but I don't think it is.
Thank you so very, very much. Yeah, that is a didn't I see you crying. That's what that one is, right?
See, you already sang. There you go.
Yeah, that was your 50. And this is how you do PG-13 sex in a movie. Now, you know, I don't want to shame anybody, but like doing it with your roommate right there seems like a bit of a bit rude, you know, if they're not at least invited.
The look on her face though tells her that this happens a lot. So
yeah,
this is like Quinn and Sam from Scream 6 all over again.
But at least they have their own room, right? It's like they're doing that's the old school sharing the one dorm
right in the same room.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. Jigsaw, I'm going to thank you again for the 50. I'm just kind of blown away. I don't really know what to do, but I'm going to try to think of something that we can do here to make it worth it for you.
You're twiddling the thumbs.
We'll get you some extra special shout outs and we'll figure out something we can sing.
No one said it had to be perfect, so.
Yes. Robert Englund here in a really great little bit role. Man, I think Robert Englund just was not used enough. Like outside of Freddie, I think he's really, really talented. I love him in the first Wishmaster movie. He's got a little role and he just feels so natural. And it's such a shame, you know, I mean, all the success, you know, probably because of that Freddie movie, you know, all the success he had in his career, all those, you know, playing Freddie. But it's a shame we didn't get him in more. Or haven't gotten him in more. Although Stranger Things, he was great there.
Oh my God, I loved him in Stranger Things. I wanted more in that.
I could have taken more too. I definitely could have taken more. Let's see here.
Because Vecna definitely gives a Freddy Krueger-esque vibe.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's such a cool little nod. Holy cow, guys, we reached our super chat goal. You all are amazing. Carey can't wait to sing for everybody. She just sent me a private message saying that she is so excited to finally have her debut as a vocalist.
You know, this is funny that this happens because you probably know a little bit about Steven from Craves Something Scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to do some things for super chats for him on those streams as well. So this isn't my first rodeo, I guess.
All right.
Oh, I've done a Ghostface rap. You know what? Maybe we'll do something like that.
Ghostface rap.
Yeah. Do you think that's worth $50? Maybe.
I think it's worth $50. I'll even undo another button on my shirt for the 50. Uh, Brother Fluff hanging out. What's happening? Brother Fluff says Alicia Witt and I were born an hour and a half apart at the same hospital.
Whoa.
That's pretty awesome.
Crazy.
And I don't, you know, other than this and Long Legs, I'm like, I don't know that I've really seen her in much. Because I lost track of her career completely.
Yeah, she hasn't done a lot. Like, he likes it. You know, I was actually afraid of that urban legend.
The Pop Rocks and Coke
and the soda.
Yeah. Steph says the redhead is a hottie. Alicia Witt. Steph is all about wit. I don't know. I was telling Carey, I was like, you know what? I'll probably be a little less pig-headed on this stream because I don't have, you know, nothing really pushes the needle too much for me in this movie. I mean, Rebecca Gayheart, I always knew her as the Noxzema girl, and I thought she, like, seeing those Noxzema commercials, I was, you know, she was kind of like the it girl from the, no one knew her name, you know, and then all of a sudden she was in movies, and it was like, oh, the Noxzema girl. But yeah, I don't know.
You did mention his frosted tips, though.
Joshua Jackson's frosted tips are great. Yeah. It's so funny to look back because, you know, I was a sophomore in high school in 98. So it's just always fun to see like the fashion and be like, yep, this is not only the way people looked, but there was always one guy in the friend group that had this thing or one girl that had this thing, you know. All your stereotype boxes are checked here.
Oh, yeah. For me, there was always a friend that had the Trip NYC baggy gothic pants.
Yes.
There was always one that at least had the baggy shirt over the band t-shirt.
Yes. Yeah, Joshua Jackson had like the thermal with the button up over the thermal.
That was still a thing.
Yes.
Scrunchies.
Rosenbaum and Gayheart, this movie is a bisexual dream. There you go. There's plenty of eye candy, I suppose. Jared Leto looks so friggin' just so young. He is so baby face here.
To think what he looks like now.
Jesus.
Not saying that's a bit, yeah. But I do like 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, I never got into his band or anything like that, but I do like him as an actor, and people like rip into him quite a bit, and I don't really understand.
I think he's a good actor.
I guess sometimes he picks roles that
for a Dream.
Yeah, Requiem for a Dream is great. I even,
it will definitely crush your soul, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a movie I watched once, and it seared so much into my brain.
That was enough for me one time.
Yeah. Gets pretty rough. What's happening, Kyle? Welcome on in, man. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had fun watching Jackass over on Chris and Shell.
Yeah, I was lurking over there, and they were laughing their asses off.
Lizzie's swooning over Jared Leto from 30 years ago. That's true. It was 32 years ago. Because I think that was like 94. Yeah. David Macari. Oh, it's Dave McRae. Come on. We all know that's Dave McRae. Not Dave Macari. So what you want? That is the song.
Like Spice Girls?
No, the Beastie Boys song that has the "This Time I'm Losing My Mind" line.
Yeah.
So you're watching the movie for the first time. Do you know for sure Alicia Witt's the one she's got the final girl energy, or at this point First time, just imagine first time watching. Are you thinking maybe it could be Rebecca Gayheart? It could be one of them. Or is it full-fledged redhead here?
I feel like I always thought that it was Alicia
Yeah,
Witt.
me too. You know what it is because usually in a slasher movie like this, the girl that's the most next door looking is going to be your final girl, right?
Yeah. And
like she'll be attractive and everything, but she won't be like all over done up or anything. Like that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, she won't be like over sexualized or anything.
Yeah. And Danielle.
And who wants a final girl named Brenda? I'm sorry.
Brenda. That always makes me think of basketball. Hi, Brenda.
I always think of Scary Movie.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm not the biggest Scary Movie guy.
Oh, yeah, I remembered you don't really care for that one.
I'm a total stick in the mud when it comes to scary movies. Brenda. Listen here, Brenda. What's happening? Eli Cortez, one of our great channel members and Death Squad mods. How you doing
Eli?
there, Eli?
So the dino thing.
Yes, tell us about the dino.
Okay, so we were watching The Omen, and there's a particular scene where it shows the bones of a jackal, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I yelled at, "Oh my God, is that a dinosaur?" And I guess the way that I said it sounded funny. So now it has stuck.
You're talking about the original Omen film?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's too funny.
It looked like dinosaur bones.
I mean, let's just be honest. When you see a bunch of long bones, you know, dug up in dirt, you're going to assume it's dinosaur, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Eli.
What's happening? Fantastic Oracle watching over on Carey's channel. Here's one thing I want you guys to do, regardless of where you want to hang out and watch the movie. To me, totally doesn't matter. Go over to the other stream and, hit the like button, hang out for like a minute or so, just to show the other channel a little bit of love as well. It'd be really, really cool. And did we get you past 1,500 or what? Did that happen yet? Let's see.
Let me take a look. See.
I'm looking right now. No, I'm just, guys, we're still a little shy, but Carey is so close to hitting that 1.5 thousand subscriber mark. It would be really, really cool if you're not subscribed. Go on over there, show her some love.
Yeah, I'm at 1493.
Oh, we can do it, guys. We can do it.
We're getting closer.
This scene is pretty funny too, where Pacey, whatever his name is, yeah.
Did you notice the song that was playing?
I missed it because I have the volume turned not all the way down, but what was it?
It was I Don't Want to Wait by Paula Cole.
Oh, yes. They get a little joke because he like turns it off right away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course, a little nod to Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And then they did the same thing.
Blonde hair.
Yeah, did anyone really? But it was a thing. We're not gonna.
I thought it was a great. I thought it was a great vibe back then.
You missed that era. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked cool. The spiky frosted tips.
It looks a little hedgehoggy, but sure, yeah. I mean, if you think hedgehogs are cute, I mean, I think they are.
They are adorable.
And I guess he's got kind of soft hedgehog-ish features. Oh.
Yeah, he kind of deserves what comes
These
to
people
him.
are supposed to be friends, though, going into this situation? Or it's like, yeah,
Well, he's also being a creeper, so
he's being a super creep. I mean, to drive somebody out to a secluded area and then tell them some fake sob story in hopes to make out. Not cool.
or more.
Well, yeah, I mean, at least start with a little something. I just think he should have gone with the direct approach. Direct approach works well. Pick her up and be like, so you want to drive somewhere and make out or what? And then you don't get punched in the face. Well,
yeah.
Unless
don't be a
really
weirdo and just drive off somewhere.
Yeah. If you're upfront about it and she hits you, that's not cool. If you're a creep about it and she hits you, yeah, I think you deserve it.
Then he kind of asked for it.
Yeah. And he gets his immediate comeuppance here.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a little more like, if they made this movie nowadays, she wouldn't just be sitting in the car this whole time. We'd get a little something more kinetic here, right? Like something a little less. This almost feels kind of old fashioned,
Yeah. She's a little too calm, cool, collected for being out in the middle of nowhere and no one's around. And you just had somebody like, I don't know, come at you like a horny spider monkey.
Damn horny hedgehogs. Sonic's over here trying to pop off. Meanwhile, I didn't even know he was driving me out here to do this kind of thing.
Who knows? And yet she's still looking for him.
Yeah. And then, I mean, Rebecca Gayhart's character here is very, like, she's very well equipped. It does seem like this movie could have benefited maybe from having a dual killer, but I totally get why they didn't do it. I mean, you can't do it in every movie.
But it is kind of crazy that she did all of this herself, though.
So, well, and sometimes I even think like just the planning of it all and putting it all together. It's a very, like, she has her shit figured out. Yeah, I love how they're all tied in with real urban legends. I think that's a really clever piece. And there's been talk about them, doing a reboot. And
I've heard.
And the idea with the reboot, I love it because they want to base it off of like, it sounds like almost like creepy pastas and stuff like that, like digital urban legends. And I'm like, well, that's the way you do it. Just update it.
Yeah, make it creepier.
Yeah, they'll probably push it a little bit more. Because I mean,
this is a pretty cool death, though.
Yeah, no, it's great. I think it's great. And I think the thing is like a lot of these movies get lumped in this era and time. I think Scream was like a little bloodier. And I think a lot of the other movies were kind of like, they wanted to be those popcorn entertaining flicks that like high school kids went on a date to go see. So, I don't think Urban Legend pushes it as far, but we still got, that was a nice little bit of blood all over his face there. I'll take it. We got Loretta Devine here. I know,
I love her.
I think she's the only character only performer other than Rebecca Gayhart that comes back for the first sequel. I'm pretty sure she's in the.
To be honest with you, I think I've only seen the sequel like once.
Yeah, I think only maybe 3 times. I watched it a couple years ago. I watched both of these movies like 2 years-ish ago because it had been a while. And I was in the mood. What can I say?
That's okay.
It had been so long since I had seen them that I was like, you know what? I want to jump back into the urban legend movies and just see what I think of them now that I'm 20 years older than I was the last time I watched.
Because you end up having different like takes or perceptions on.
Oh, for sure. yeah, the way you analyze and look at a movie when you're 16 years old versus, you know, in your early 40s.
Yeah, like when I watched Pet Cemetery. I don't know. I feel like I had a whole different like outlook on the whole movie, like compared to when I watched it back then. Obviously.
Yeah, it's like the more movies you watch and the more like you understand the process or just understand like the styles and the things that like resonate with your sensibilities and your taste, it just makes you're you just become a better audience member, right? And a better like judge, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. Oh my God, now they're piecing it together.
Yeah. They only let Brenda's Alicia Witt, right?
Brenda is Rebecca Gayheart.
Okay, sorry. So they only let Alicia Witt wear these like very subdued earth tones, I'm noticing too, right? The browns, she had like the green, she was wearing like her appliance green. Although actually, I guess the green and the red pops.
Kind of like in Teaching Mrs. Tingle, because she's wearing the same vibe like Katie Holmes did in that movie.
So this must be Jigsaw. Are these the lyrics for that one New Kids on the Block song that I did not know?
Yeah, that's part of Hangin' Tough.
Gotcha. I can't even
except for the Casey part, which I don't know who Casey is. He
probably meant to put Carey and it autocorrected.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking autocorrect. God damn it. Ooh, little shrimp Alfredo. I can't eat shrimp. I'm like, if they're fresh right out of the ocean, I can eat them. But the stuff that they like package in supermarkets and stuff, I get an allergic reaction to it.
Oh shit! I had shrimp today, actually.
I mean, I like the way it tastes. Don't get me wrong. It just makes my lips feel like numb and puffy, and then I start feeling sick to my stomach. So
you're definitely having a reaction then.
Yeah.
I don't know about iconic, but I did help him rake in some moolah, so.
Nice. And they're all original songs, Carey?
No.
Oh, okay. You said Ghostface rap, so I didn't know if that was
that was from Scary Movie.
Original. Oh, okay.
No, it was a Scary Movie one.
Have I told you that I'm not the biggest Scary Movie fan?
Yes.
That's what I should have done. I should have done the super chat goal for that I would watch Scary Movie if you guys complete a super chat goal. In fact, fuck that. I'm going to start one just for fun and see what happens here. I don't know why I had to drop whatever. I'll say fuck whenever I want on my channel. I won't wind it up though. I've never seen sexual positions look so unappealing in my life than in that book.
But it looked so Greek. What do you mean?
I love in the Kama Sutra, no one has any joints in the Kama Sutra. It's like Simpsons limbs, like no knees, no elbows. Everyone's just bendy, windy noodles.
Like origami.
Yeah, no wonder they're having sex for hours. They literally can't lift themselves up because they don't have joints. They can't create any points of pressure. And it's a serious problem.
They're a picture. They can do whatever they want.
Wow, it's amazing that this book they found has pictures of all the murders that have happened.
I know, it's so convenient.
I like it. It's like in Evil Dead 2013, they do the same thing with the book where he skims through it and it's like all the ways that the people are going to kill themselves. Oh, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube.
That remake though.
Oh. Yeah. Not technically a remake. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not really a remake, actually.
No. But it was marketed.
It.
They marketed it that way, and
There's
it's been
similarities.
it was drilled into everyone's head. Yeah, and they took the off the title. Come on.
Ooh, special.
If they could do that again, they would have named it something else. Like how they do Evil Dead Burn and Evil Dead Rise and, you know, like Evil Dead Wrath. It would have had some kick-ass different name. Oh my God, I remember those cards from the library when people still used paper products. Mm-hmm. Ew. Old people are gross.
If I remember, for some reason at one point I think I helped the librarian actually help organize the library cards.
There you go. Nerd.
I liked libraries, okay?
I would go to the library as a kid and get on, like, when the internet was just text and it was like FAQs for like Mystery Science Theater. And then like articles about Green Day, because like the internet as far as I was aware, like the internet kind of popped in like 94, and that's when Green Day popped. So I was like Mr. Obsessive. Talk about frosted tips. Billy Joe sure had him back then.
Why do I remember? Wait, did he have black hair or?
Yeah, I mean his hair's pretty dark, and I think when they broke, he had black hair, and then at some point he put the bleach in it.
Oh boy.
But like I think on Longview his hair's black.
I guess this time she likes it a little too rough.
Yeah.
So for some reason, I would go to the library and I would make collages of things. Like if it was favorite actors, favorite music groups, favorite movies, I just did a bunch of collages all the time.
Whereabouts did you grow up, Carey?
Well, it was Pennsylvania, and we moved around quite a bit, but it was mainly in like small towns. So it was
okay.
Yeah, a place called Altoona, Hollidaysburg.
So I mean, I was just curious because I grew up in a small town, and it's like you find, ways to entertain yourself and ways to be creative. Pretty much, Erica. Yeah. Horny hedgehog. That's right. And now he's gone. We can't even enjoy our horny little hedgehog anymore.
Nope.
The New Kids on the Block talk is still going. Wow. What's that?
I don't know.
Jamie's been to Altoona many times.
Oh, cool. It's a very, very small town. And I feel like, Jamie, you can either agree or disagree, but I feel like it's turned into a ghost town from what I remember. Well, see, we got blood here. I love that. Aren't you glad you didn't turn the lights on?
Yeah. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
No, I'm actually disappointed.
It is, Austin. Yeah. Timestamp. Erica? I like that you say shostly. It has been looking shostly. I think shostly is kind of a cool way to say ghostly.
Shostly.
Yeah, oh my God. Did you see Debbie earlier today? She showed up looking all shostly.
Interesting question to ask.
Yeah. This guy is like, I'm looking up the
me,
dude
honey.
that plays. So John Neville plays the dean here. He's the most British looking dude.
Definitely did not look like that.
Yeah. Like, is this guy a time traveler? What time are you from, dude? Are you from the 1700s and you just like time travel to the
brought
90s?
The Karma Sutra book with him.
What position was she in? Was it like this one or the? Oh yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that is a. Don't they use that in some movie? They use that urban legend. Can't remember which one it is.
Somebody
I've seen it
licked
somewhere.
someone's hand.
Something like that. It's been like I've seen it represented either on a show or another movie. I did see Undertone. Have you seen Undertone, Carey?
No, I haven't. I keep hearing like mixed.
Yeah.
Thoughts
I'd say
on it.
Mixed is pretty fair. I like that Leto's character here, you know, they set him up with the whole he's doing the student paper and everything. Like they actually give him something to do. But he's still
I'm getting Gale Weathers vibes from him.
Yeah, but he's still one of them, right? He's not like he really does want to help. It's not really about like career ambition.
No. But he is a curious cat, though.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Jared Leto's like, wait. He's like, wait, do I have more eyeliner on than you? I have more eyeliner on than you? What's going on here? Oh, and he just said what's going on here. Wow.
Yeah,
off the record,
put eyeshadow on without the eyeliner, just saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right.
Like, Jared, we can see your eyes already. They're beautiful, okay? You don't need to put makeup on, my man. Maybe I'd believe you a little bit more if you showed some skin. I don't know.
Maybe something out of the earth tone.
Yeah.
Territory.
Oh, that's why he had frosty tip hair, because he's a snowboarder. No snowboarders have regular hair. Like, I love the stereotypes. I think they're kind of fun. You know, I kind of like it.
I mean, they went hard on it for sure.
And the genre kind of always has, you know, like they still, characters are still very like type characters, you know.
But what the hell is Brenda, though?
Well, she's the villain.
But right? We don't know that. We don't know that yet.
I guess maybe the audience is supposed to pick up on, yeah, she's the pretty best friend. Is she supposed to be Natalie's best friend? I'm kind of getting the vibe that they're close.
Yeah, but
it's all set up.
They kind of lose that a little bit.
You can't show the killer too much. I mean, you know, even like, so the very first Scream does a really good job at mixing them in, but like Mickey is hardly in Scream 2. And
that's,
you know,
very
and then
true.
Mrs. Loomis even less, but that, you know, makes more sense that she's not in it as much.
And then also Roman.
Yeah. But I think in this movie, they're probably just hoping we don't really notice. and probably thinking it's not going to be a woman, you know?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be her.
Like it's sort of unassuming or whatever that it's her.
Yeah.
Wear all the eyeliner he wants, he can still get it. I liked the Tron movie.
I tried, okay? I tried.
I don't expect much from Tron. Like all of the movies are really similar. You're there for the visual effects. The story is very simple. All the time, every single one of those movies, it's a very simple story. So
but
I just
this
look
one
at
was supposed to have 9 Inch Nails music, and I was like, woohoo!
the music was great.
Like,
you didn't like the music?
I liked the music. That was it.
Yeah, I thought
didn't
the
like
music.
The actual movie itself.
I mean, I thought the visuals were really good. Yeah, I mean the music, nothing against like Daft Punk is really great and all, but I think 9 Inch Nails is a better fit. Just yeah, the music was like a whole character in and of itself.
Yeah, but the rest lost me.
I mean, it is. Coat. They are video game fairy tales, you know. It's like it's so. Yeah, let's see Paul Allen's card. Yeah, I went away from white. This time I've got bone. I see you got newspapers on the ground here.
Somebody says Debbie Salt is an icon.
She's great.
Mm-hmm.
I
love Crazy Eyes, okay?
Yeah, the third act of Scream 2 is really, really entertaining to me.
Mm-hmm. You got a whole Linda Hamilton thing. No, I like it.
Yeah.
He had so many great lines.
They lean into the camp, but it really works for me.
It works.
So Gigi, you would be lost in the bookcases. Now, if Ash Williams were there, they would just magically fall on him. It's his biggest enemy ever in the whole Evil Dead franchise are bookcases. I am taking 50 points away from Gryffindor. That's what he's about to say here.
Do you like Harry Potter?
It's fine. I'll probably never read the books. It's a lot of reading to do. I mean, I think it's good storytelling, especially for how long it is.
It's very long.
It is. It cracks me up. They just arbitrarily do the points thing, though. It's kind of funny. They're like, for showing bravery, 17,000 points. And you needed exactly 17,000 points to win.
Oh, but in some of them, they add them afterwards when they already have announced the winner.
Yeah, they're like, Slytherin wins, except they forgot to replace the toilet roll. And Harry Potter replaced the toilet roll, and they get 15 points and win. Yeah, it's rigged as shit.
You drank all of the butter beer. We're not very pleased.
Yeah. I had this place in Portland made like a butterbeer thing.
Oh no.
It didn't have any booze or anything. It was it was tasty. It was like the most sugary thing I've ever drank in my life, but I wanted to just say that I had it.
No, I'm only saying ooh because they have a coffee creamer now that's butterbeer and it is very sweet.
Yeah. It's like a butterscotch cream soda kind of vibe.
Yeah. Well, they try to add it it's like a toffee kind of taste too. Like a butterscotch toffee.
Yeah.
Now, who swims all by themselves?
With the lights off during the day? It's a weird vibe.
Reminds me of this funny movie I watched It's based on a true story too, by the way. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something about a swimming pool, and these two sisters get trapped underneath the cover of the
Oh, that's a
swimming pool.
nightmare.
But it
Yeah,
was based on a true story.
I don't fuck with the water. I'm kind of like anti. It's really funny. Like my dad was a commander in the Coast Guard. So my dad went to the academy, was a captain on a ship and, like did all that seafaring kind of life, and all that. And it just scares the hell out of me.
Funny enough, my dad was in the Navy.
Like we don't have gills or fins. I don't really feel comfortable in the water.
Well, I'm a Pisces, so I'm half fish.
There you go. What
it
I
works
do
in my favor.
What I do is it's like What About Bob, where I put on the vest and then you just tie me to the mast. I'm sailing.
Just need a little more help, that's all. Nothing wrong with that.
No, if I have a life jacket, I'm cool.
Whereas me, I would be like, screw the life jacket. I got this.
Well, the thing that I feel, what if you get hit in the head and fall in?
Well,
like if you're just floating around, wouldn't you want a life jacket? I'd want a life jacket.
But I could float, maybe.
Like well, if you're unconscious, you will float until you die.
Yeah, if you're face down, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. I try not to get into those kind of situations, so.
Rusty Metal Man jumping on in says, hi, can't stay too long, but want to stop by to say, hey, I don't see any pizza. Were we going to have pizza? Did we say we're going to do that? Or is it because you had your pizza watch party the other day?
Yeah, that was from the pizza watch party. I'm sorry, no pizza. I'm sorry, Rusty.
Is Rusty still in the Navy? Don't throw me down, Clark. I'll try not to, Aunt Bethany. That's one of my favorite things. If somebody says don't, whatever, I look at them and I go, I'll try not to, Aunt Bethany. I quote Christmas Vacation
I know.
year round.
I knew exactly where you were going with that, so I let you. I just let you go.
Yes.
This reenactment is just interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't look very cinematic, but I think they're just going for more of like a real life kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it had a different frame rate, and they exposed the film a little bit more too, to just kind of give it that cinema verite kind of look.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's great. I mean, I know we're watching a silly movie and everything. It is crazy how like silly games and pranks can sometimes be totally innocent and nothing bad happens. And then there are those weird times where a terrible accident happens after something that was just supposed to be like a fun little gag. It's wild.
A gag gone wrong.
Well, I mean, those kids that just accidentally like killed their teacher or whatever, that story that just came out.
Oh my God. Yeah, I heard about that.
It was a total accident.
But they're dropping the charges because even the family themselves. Yeah, the wife.
But it's just an example of like, even, not non-malicious pranking can like end up tragic. It's wild.
It was rainy and the poor guy slipped.
Yeah, I know. When I reading that story, I'm like, that's like the beginning of a whodunit revenge slasher right there. This guy that's just like, I wanted to be in the original Star Wars, but I was too old even then. God, I just had 7 heart attacks and came. Shannon is a Gemini. I'm a Taurus.
So you're April or May?
I'm May 18th, 1982.
Okay, you're a day before my dad's birthday because he's May 19th.
I've got a niece that's May 17th and a nephew that's May 19th and a nephew that's May 23rd. How funny is that?
Oh my God, you're all close together.
It's gnarly. May is very active. People really like fucking in August. Let me tell you what. They're like, the kids are about to go back to school. The weather's a little cooler. Want to get drunk and fool around?
It's not even Saturday night. Oh, why is it always the freaking heel?
It's got, well, because then you can't do a fucking thing. And dude, the blood right there, that's a really great amount. Like that looked very urgent, immediate urgency. I like that. And it was like pooling up.
They think of Pet Cemetery and then Hostel.
Oh yeah. Oh man, the Achilles, they really go for that. I mean, yeah, there's Pet Cemetery in the original Evil Dead. There's the pencil stab in the ankle that gets like, pulled down. Those like really sensitive areas. Yeah.
Somehow the pencil seems gnarlier.
Yeah, well, the pencil has always bugged me. Still does to this day. I think what it is the pencil goes in, and when the pencil moves down and the flesh just tears, that's what really gets me. And then I think about what it would feel like if the pencil that's inside is moving up, like the tip is moving up inside of her ankle.
Oh my God. Ew.
Yeah. Habla.
Wait, are they feeding beer to the dog?
No. Yes. Oh my God, you got like a dirty Santa? But he's like dirty because he went down a chimney. I love that. Little roller coaster of love is great here. That guy looks like he's trying to join a ska band and hit on Tara Reid at the same time.
The song always makes me think of Final Destination 3.
Oh, it always makes me think of Beavis and Butthead Do America. Because Red Hot Chili Peppers cover it. And they have, there's great shots of Beavis and Butthead doing their dumb dance moves, but they have like 3D rotoscope camera while they're on the dance floor with the disco ball.
I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen the TV show more than the movie.
Yeah, the show's really fun. I think the movie's great too.
That should be a rewatch soon.
Yeah, her hair is, I mean, she is totally beautiful in this movie, you know.
I loved red hair.
Yeah, when they had her green top, like her green, like, you know, tightly fit little turtleneck sweater kind of thing with the red hair. That's a good look. That's a good look. You know, I have not done a David Bowie deep dive, so I know the songs that are popular. And I would say, because David Bowie kind of does any genre and all genres, you know, sort of like Prince and all that.
Also
I like the funky stuff of his. I like the stuff that like Fame and stuff like that. Like I like the stuff that sounds like an 8-piece band of people from Harlem in a singing. Like I had no idea Fame was him. I thought it was like a funk band. And I was like, you know, that's the kind of ignoramus I am. I had no idea that was David Bowie. But yeah, I would say funk over his rock stuff.
He's going in.
Dude. Yeah, you fucking bastards.
Why is she mad?
Because she had just told Natalie.
Oh, right. She
had feelings for Juder. Yeah. Oh, speaking of ska, well, it's not really ska, but we got Cherry Poppin' Daddies in the background. And that's another Weird Al. Weird Al did it instead of Zoot Suit Riot, Grapefruit Diet. Yeah. I'm not even making that up.
funny.
That's a real Weird Al track.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes. It's very good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe actually did really good.
I just love that it's so Weird Al to do a biopic that is a parody of biopics. I'm like, this is exactly what we needed this to be. And if you've never seen UHF, perfect. For anybody that hasn't seen UHF, it is one of the greatest comedies of all time. There you go. But you scotch and water. I love that. You still wear a vest though. Come on. Virgo. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, you don't sound too happy about Virgo.
I don't believe in any of that stuff, but my ex is a Virgo.
Yeah, they're very complicated beings.
Aren't we all? Oh, she broke her ass on the blood. The blood looks good in this movie. It's not too bright. It's not too like watery. It's a good, they got a good blood look here. Yeah, the little white Scottish terrier with the beer bong. have you ever drank a beer from a beer bong, Carey?
No, I have not actually.
It seems like it's going to be really scary, and it's like, yeah, I mean, that beer is going to force its way down into your belly, so you don't have to worry about a damn thing. It's exhilarating. I'll say that. I don't drink anymore, but it is exhilarating.
I could imagine, but I don't think I've ever done it.
Love it in a movie where a party just comes to a grinding halt so two of the main characters can have a conversation.
One that doesn't even make much sense to anybody else but them.
Yeah. And now he's doing a stand-up routine.
So everyone's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on here, but all right.
They're kind of doing, I guess they're not really doing a meta thing here, but they are being self-referential.
Oh, there's the music again.
Yeah. And Rosenbaum is dressed as a magician, or, yeah.
Really, he could be anything because he's only wearing a...
Yeah. I know. I just want to make fun of him.
I was going to say pirate for some reason. But a
little bit of that vibe. What is the one thing they say in Superbad where it's like, you look like an Aladdin in that vest, or what's with the vest? What are you, Aladdin?
McLovin.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're doing the whole screen thing.
Tonight, CC. Yeah. But he's not alive though, Lizzie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Don't crush her dreams. Let her have it.
Don't make her confront reality. We should just live in her delusion. That's the politically correct thing to do anyways. He is whatever she says he is.
That's what everybody else does. Let her have it.
Yeah. You know, I got kidnapped by these dolphins once. I was in Florida. Crazy story. Yeah, and they were trying to, use me in their sex cult. It was disgusting. I said no, and they still tried. That's how I ended up getting kidnapped, actually. Oh, that's a great
Is
shot.
this,
With
so this
I
is
like,
why you don't like water. Makes sense now.
yeah, yes, one of the many reasons why. The dolphin SA is tough to get over. They are animals. It's awful.
Yeah. Oh man, just shoving everything down there.
Yeah. Is it wrong that I think the blue foam looks kind of delicious? It's like, is that a blue raspberry slushy? That
It's
looks
not.
kind
I
of
was gonna
good.
say it's not blue raspberry. It is
Yeah.
not blue raspberry.
Okay. What would it be?
The
Blueberry?
snozberries do not taste like snozberries. Not this time.
Yeah. I love the shot so when he opened up the microwave, there was a really cool shot where the camera moves from the back of the microwave out. And you see all the
Like
blood
a
and guts from the
POV of
dog
the
in there.
the microwave.
I haven't seen Scream Queens yet. I should check it out though.
Oh, Scream Queens is really good.
I love all that action with the flashing lights in the background here. That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of that. Like seeing stuff happen in the background. I love that. Like, like when Michael Myers is doing stuff in the background. Some of my favorite stuff in those Halloween movies.
Oh, definitely.
Grapefruit Diet. I don't know the Grapefruit Diet song as well, although I do like that Running with Scissors album.
I think CC does have one of the better phone calls.
What's that?
Austin was saying that he said CC has the scariest ghost face call ever. Definitely one of the better, the cooler ones. I like the whole thing.
It's a really long call. Like she really has to put up with it. And it's a really nice chase as well.
It really is. It made me think if Sarah Michelle Gellar got this, she would literally have 3 chase scenes under her belt.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, her scene in I Know What You Did Last Summer is like the best one in the whole movie. That's how like kind of lackluster that movie is though, huh?
I mean,
it just doesn't, you don't see very much in that. It's very subdued.
I hate to say this, but I do actually feel like Helen would have been a better final girl than Julie. Because Julie gave off like this blandness. I don't know.
She's just always brooding, she doesn't have much of a personality other than she's worried. Jennifer Love Hewitt's always doing this kind of look in that movie. Yeah.
But I thought everyone liked that, apparently.
I think people like her boobs.
That would be, yeah.
Whatever. I mean, every woman has them as far as I know. I mean, to varying degrees, of course.
Live on footage, we see Davey literally digging his own.
Yeah.
Digging a hole.
Well, we just got to look at Tara's there. There we are. Is she still on the air? What? Wait. Whoa.
She is.
How did the microphone just hear her? Did she went back?
She's been on the whole time.
But there's got to be a microphone near her. She's not just walking around with a wireless.
No, because they didn't have that back then.
What's going on?
I don't know how they're hearing it. Maybe she's ahead of her time.
Oh, and it's like the end of The Graduate.
But she gives up.
Well, I guess she just figured.
Yeah, she says she doesn't want to die, but she gave up.
Was she all? She was just so fucked up. She just couldn't keep on moving. I guess, right?
I would have kicked. When in doubt, kick it out.
Yeah. Lay on your back and kick, you know, like they do in the UFC. Yeah, Carey or Casey Becker and Cece. I think that's two solid picks right there, Paula. And Austin, you asked about the best needle drop in horror. Man, that's a really tough question to answer without being able to think about it.
Wait, the best needle drop?
Needle drop, yeah.
Like jaw-dropping twist
no,
type
like,
of thing? Or
like soundtrack song, like placement of song in a soundtrack, and like when it hits, like you're dropping the needle on a record. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
after Cece gets killed and you got the Everclear song, I never said I was innocent. You know, like
yeah.
That's a really good needle drop. Yeah, that's a tough one. There's so many. How many horror movies have I seen? Like 1,000? I'm just like I've seen some one, though. I've seen some movies recently, and I'm trying to think of what they are. Toxic Avenger was like filled with really good needle drops. Yeah, I don't trust this bitch. Cry Little Sister from Avenger. You didn't watch what?
I didn't watch Toxic Avenger.
I thought it was really fun. I know some people really didn't like it, but I thought it was an absolute blast, like a total like rock show kind of experience. Kevin Bacon's really good. I loved Elijah Wood in it.
Would you like the Baconator?
Yeah. Dinklage is really good. And he's not, Peter Dinklage is really only in it for like the first third of the movie, third to half. Because the person wearing the makeup is an actress that's in all that. And she kills it. There you go. You're getting some roller coaster of love there.
That's a good one.
Austin.
That is a good one.
I wish I liked that movie more.
What do you not like about it?
It just seems like a series of skits instead of a cohesive movie. Like it's got some cool deaths, but it's literally they're like, all right, we're just going to go over here to warn these people, and then they're going to die in front of us. And then we're going to do that like 4 more times, and then the movie's going to end.
Actually, I could see that, yeah.
I'm still thinking, Austin, about another needle drop.
I know, it's like in the back of my head.
It is a really tough thing for me to think about when I'm like, watching or listening to something else. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The total eclipse of the heart in Strangers Pray at Night, I think like it just really fits the scene. I think it's like
I'm with Jamie. I'm with Jamie with Queen of the Damned. That is an amazing one.
I don't know if I know that one.
That soundtrack is amazing. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite soundtracks.
I remember that soundtrack being pretty big, but I've never seen that movie, and I don't recognize the title. I don't know if I could sing one Deftones song. Like I've heard a whole bunch of them, but none of them have like earwormed me.
The one she's mentioning is really the only one I know of them.
Yeah, I think Red Right Hand is a pretty cool. I don't even really think of it as a needle drop because to me it became such a part of the Scream franchise that I almost just think of it as like part of the score. Although I know technically it's a song. It's a soundtrack song.
I call it the theme song pretty much of Scream.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that one, Jigsaw. Can't Rain All the Time. That is such a beautiful song.
I
It's
don't
in
know
The
that one.
Crow. It's in The Crow.
Who sings it?
Jane. I think her first name is Jane.
I mean, if we're talking about The Crow, the best song from that soundtrack is Big Empty from Stone Temple Pilots.
I mean, that soundtrack, like all of it is really good.
Yeah, I think Helmet is on that soundtrack too. I think Milk Toast is the song that they have on there. That Betty album from Helmet's really good if you like kind of they're almost like metal, but there's something dreamy about Helmet. Really different kind of vocalist. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to some Helmet after this.
Sideberry? Jane Sideberry. Someone that's Jane Sideberry. I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Of course he's got the jacket. This is like in Scream where everyone is wearing black steel toe boots all of a sudden. But, you know, and in Scream 2.
Jacket.
In Scream 2, everyone's like, Joel's got the boots on. Why is Joel, the cameraman, doing it? Okay, well, maybe he's working with equipment. Okay, but everyone else?
He doesn't want to drop it on his foot.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Lucky Day in Hell by the Eels? Scream 2. That was literally right after the opening, and it shows the title card, and then it goes right into Lucky Day in Hell by the Eels.
Oh, I don't know why I can't think of it right now. I do like the Eels, though. Oh, you done fucked up.
Uh-oh, flashing.
Betty Davis eyes from Final Girls. That's a really good use, and it gets like some good play, some good emotional play as well. Yeah. Oh, the keys, not the keys. Ooh.
Oh my god, I haven't seen The Crow in so long. I need to watch it.
It's been so long for me too. And then I'm like, should I watch the newer one? Because I know a lot of people hated it, but I know a couple people who I'm pretty close with that really enjoyed it. And I'm like, oh shoot, what if I'll dig this thing?
So if you put it in its own spot, like if you don't think about Brandon Lee or any of the other stories and you just think about it on its own, in my opinion, I don't think it's bad. I actually enjoyed it.
I don't know why they just didn't give him a different name. Why did they have to name him the same Crow? Because aren't there multiple Crows in the comics? So it's like they could have just made him a different, and then people would have still bitched, but they wouldn't have been able to say like, oh, he's playing the character and it's, why are they doing that? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they put weight on his shoulders that did not need to be there.
Yeah.
That was unneeded. I mean, they got Wicked Prayer with Edward Furlong, and he's a different character.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those sequels.
I've seen the majority of them. They're not bad. They're not, in my opinion.
Yeah. I should do a rewatch.
Has David Boreanaz, so.
Well, oh my god. Fuck me. Oh,
I know David, you love David Boreanaz.
David boring all of us, as I call him. That's a Davey Deathray original joke. At least I don't know if somebody else said that before me. I don't know.
I've never heard that.
Nobody else went that low before on David Boreanaz. Yeah, I tend to think, Austin said he thinks that Omen is scarier than The Exorcist. I definitely prefer The Omen to The Exorcist.
I like The Exorcist. I'm sorry. The Omen didn't bring it enough for me.
You wanted more vaginal stabbing with a crucifix?
More evil for sure.
Yeah. Couldn't they have said "fuck me, Jesus" at least once in the movie? No, I don't even have issue with that stuff. I think The Exorcist is really good, but for whatever reason, like the Omen stuff, it just kind of hits me a little bit more. This is an amazing collection of bodies. You know, dead weight is very heavy. She's done a really good job getting these bodies all up here.
I know. She's like freaking Hulk. She has so much strength.
So
all on her own too.
What do you prefer, Carey? Do you prefer when they do the Gallery of the Dead like this, or like the original Halloween, or do you just want it to be out of there like the Scream movies?
Can I say a little bit of both?
Sure. I mean, it's cool that we have both, right? So not every movie is the same.
Yeah. I don't mind seeing the display of bodies, but also you don't always have to have it.
I kind of love the running through the House of Horrors, you know? It's fun.
Especially if they don't know what's going on necessarily, and then they see it for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I love the way these shots are, like the lens that they're using is stretching everything, you know?
The whole 70s vibe.
Love that effect. Yeah. I mean, her curls are just unreal. Rebecca Gayheart just stepping back from the 3-point line, dropping it in the bucket, complete swish on the curls. Wow. Talk about voluminous hair, y'all.
And she had the hood on the majority of the time too.
Yeah.
Still managed to have the curls.
And they live in a very humid, moist climate. So that's tough to control the curls in the moisture. So, wow, what a head of hair.
She makes it work.
I fucking love it. Like, I just love, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. What is my thing with hair? Because, you know, Glory from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Like,
yeah,
I love Glory. Glory's hair is like some of the best hair. You know, I don't know what my deal is. When did I become a hair guy? God, that's boring. I'm like, you know what's really sexy? Ankles and wrists. Woo! When the angle that the light hits right there, yeah.
I do love curls. I'm not gonna lie. But also red hair. For some reason, I think red hair, if it's done right, it looks amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, here we go. You know, there is a recent slasher movie that came out. I can't remember what it was called. But a lot of people didn't like the motive of the killers. And then, you know, we get this right here is great. You know, she literally is breaking it down with a PowerPoint presentation. She's got the slides and everything.
She's got visual aid.
And you know what? She's not wrong about anything she's saying. Now, killing people, that's wrong.
She's got a whole ambiance too. She's got the candles everywhere.
Yeah. Her whole life was like taken away, like ripped away from her. I totally get, like, I love the motivation. I think it's really good. And I also think, again, Rebecca Gayheart was like the Noxzema girl. Her performance is really good for somebody that wasn't, you know, that didn't come up as like a movie star or whatever.
No, I agree. That's why I kind of wish she had a little bit more in Scream 2.
Yeah.
They kind of wasted her a little bit.
Well, that was before this, right? So she wasn't, I don't think people knew if they could, can we give this woman a character to play? She's a commercial girl. You know, like those are legitimate questions that people have when actors make that change, you know, from commercial to film or whatever. But she's doing
She definitely makes it work.
Yeah, and she's got the crazy eyes.
Mm-hmm. But the right amount of eyeliner.
Yeah. She's got a bit of a Michelle Pfeiffer at the end of Batman Returns vibe here. That's her face just right. I was like, oh my God, she looks like Michelle Pfeiffer right there. All right, so that helps because Catwoman's awesome in Batman Returns. Yeah. And they do, spoiler alert for the second movie in the franchise. It's been out for like 26 years. The twist at the end of that movie is kind of cool. How it is a shame we didn't get a third one because it would have been a team up movie. Because I don't know if you remember, Carey, but at the end of the second movie, the killer gets put in a psychiatric hospital, and the nurse that's pushing him down the way in the wheelchair is Brenda.
Oh my God. I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember is that Robert Englund came back. I do remember that. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sequel is not very good. Okay, she was on 90210. All right. I guess, yeah, I just knew her as the Noxzema girl.
She wasn't just the Noxzema girl.
Well, as somebody that wasn't watching 90210, yes, I was totally ignorant of that.
You would think that I would remember because I watched 90210 with my mom. But I don't remember her in there. Oh, Jawbreaker. I love Jawbreaker.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
Such a good movie.
Well, Puffer sounds like a pet name for something. Maybe not someone, but something. How's your little Puffer doing, sweetheart?
I don't know if I would want that nickname, but
Puffer. Love that she's trying to like rationalize it here.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a really like the reveal and everything isn't too like truncated here.
Mm-mm.
I think that's something we've seen in movies lately too, where it's like so quick. Oh,
yeah, they take their time with this one.
I'm wearing my Castro jacket. What's penis? No, not penis. Penis. I was like penis. I'm like, oh, is that something? I'm like, oh, and now when I say it, I'm like, okay, I get it. Peter Puffer. There you go. Puffer's getting puffy.
That just sounds like a nursery rhyme that you might not want to tell everyone.
Gigi.
I know, I saw that one.
It's the moisture. I don't know.
I mean, her curls are not super defined. I'm not going to lie.
Well, she's been wearing the hood and it's rainy out. Give her a break. Yeah, she looks a little bit like Sideshow Bob. Just take it easy on her, all right? She's
well, Natalie's not looking too hot over there either, so through the window.
But shot where? Stomach, arm? We don't know.
No idea. So she could easily survive.
Mm-hmm. Urban legend, the final chapter.
Man. Ooh, I might be throwing out a hot take, but we talked about American Psycho before with Christian Bale, right?
Yes.
I like the sequel better.
I've never seen the sequel. Yeah,
it's with
I've
Mila
never seen that.
Kunis. I actually like that one better.
Wow. And that's just, so I heard that sequel was just gonna be its own thing, and they retrofitted it to be an American Psycho sequel. Like that it was, because it's not based on, like American Psycho is based on a book, and I don't think that one's not based on a book. I don't think.
No. And it doesn't follow the same formula in any shape or form. So
well, that's good.
It kind of does its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why I like it.
I mean, the first American Psycho is like the darkest dark comedy of all time. She's still alive. See, she only shot her in like the arm or some shit. She must have fallen on a mattress that was down below, because they were in like the second or third story of that building.
Hey, that ground was super soft.
Yeah. She fell in a bunch of peat moss. Oh, damn. Well, of course there's a little narrow bridge. Why not, right? This is a single,
through the windshield.
single lane. I can fly.
And still, she could survive this.
Ooh, and the judge from Russia just gives her a 5.4 on the landing.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to cost her the gold. Speaking of splat, I saw the end, somebody playing the new Zelda game, and at the end of the game, you're like falling from the sky and you have to grab Zelda and rescue her. But they just have you and Zelda are like a friggin' comet that hits this little pond, and then they both walk out just fine. What the hell?
Okay, apparently everybody's surviving. This is how I know what you did last summer was born.
I think I know what you did last summer was the year before, right? But the book was written like in the 70s.
I read the book. It's by Lois Duncan.
Yeah, it's good. I like the book.
Mm-hmm. It's different.
I like how it's different. You can't make that into a slasher movie. So I like that they had to do something different.
Yeah.
Do you think they purposely made all of these actors look way older so she wouldn't seem out of place? Because all of these people seem way too old for college.
Yeah, and the one girl looks like Janine Garofalo.
Yeah. There's like two Velmas in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Well, her hair looks better there, in my opinion.
What?
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a Hammer actress right there with her beauty mark and everything. The Hammer films, like the English horror movies. The actresses kind of have a look, and they have like the beauty marks and the similar kind of hair and everything.
So you're telling me that they're Marilyn Monroe knockoff?
I mean, maybe just a little bit, but you'd have to, if you look it up, if you just look up Hammer girls, don't worry, you're not going to find anything too weird.
I was going to say, what am I going to find?
Hammer films, actresses. There we go. That'll probably get better search results than Hammer girls.
I hope so.
It's just going to be a bunch of pictures of MC Hammer hanging out, with the ladies.
That's okay too, actually.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. That is Urban Legend, guys. How about it?
Sometimes he's too legit to quit.
Exactly. Do what you want to do, say what you want to say, live how you want to live, play how you want to play, all that stuff. The Addams Family, What was his other one? Soft and Wet. I wonder what that song was about. Anywho.
Can only wonder.
Yeah. So, Carey, how long had it been since you'd seen Urban Legend last? Obviously before right now.
It's been a while, so I'm actually glad that I got to revisit it.
Hell yeah. Did you take anything away? differently this time, or was there something that you noticed that maybe you didn't notice before, or I don't know. What was this? I know we were
Yeah.
talking and we're all over the place, so
Yeah. I mean, no offense to Natalie, but I just noticed a lot more how bland she is. I mean, I hate saying it, but there's not a lot of pizzazz to her.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted a little more from her.
Yeah. Yeah, she is sort of like listlessly kind of just floating through this situation, you know? Is that what you mean?
I did get one. I got one little spark, and that was when she punched Damon. That was about the only spark I saw, really.
Well, and then it did get to the point once Jared Leto's character kind of pushed her about like, hey, I want to like try to solve this crime or whatever. It did get to the point where she was into doing the investigatory stuff. But yeah, she didn't have much like drive herself.
Not really. Nope.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like, should they have? I think they held back on letting us know that she was connected to the girl from the beginning for obvious reasons, just so there was kind of like a little bit of a half twist, you know, at that point in the movie. But it's almost like we should have seen that affecting her in some way. You know, the fact that she had taken part in this like tragic accident or whatever. And yeah, she doesn't really have much get up and go, right?
No. And they need more red herrings, really. Because I feel like they didn't really play into that too much.
Yeah, I think the only one they tease really is Jared Leto. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Robert Englund's character a little bit, but then they find out that he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is not, it's true. Not much of red herrings there. You know, I think it's so tough to compete with like the tippy top of the higher echelon of these like revenge whodunit movies, you know? Like to do a mystery that's as good as something like, or maybe not even a mystery, but like a surprise ending or surprise reveal the way that Scream did was really tough because they had just done it and just done it really well. But I think this movie succeeds in that. But yeah, I totally hear you. It would have been, you know, if Natalie had had a little bit more drive, we probably would have maybe even seen her in the sequel and seen a better health for the franchise overall.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the kills are amazing. And the concept is awesome.
That's true. That is true. I think the concept really stands out. You know? And I do love a good urban legends. Yeah. Yeah, and like the way that I can make fun of the whole PowerPoint presentation and everything like that, but again, I'll just say like the motive, it's all of it makes so much sense, and like looking back and reflecting on it, you're like, man, that is really fucked up what happened to her what was it, her fiance, I think is what it ended up being.
She wanted Natalie to know how much it hurt her and affected her.
Yeah. That's some real shit, people. That's some real shit. Yeah, this was, I gotta say, I think what I picked up on this time, I definitely know what you're saying about Natalie. I don't think I was ever like super critical of her very much, but now I'm just, and especially just with what we've gotten in horror lately, the way that the final girl like continues to evolve and everything like that. And it just seems like more so now in movies, we just have more characters in general that have more agency. So usually our final girls are a little more proactive, you know? Not everyone is Sienna Shaw from Terrifier, but so I am kind of noticing that more with Natalie, but yeah, I think I'm appreciating the kills, and especially with Jamie having just passed yesterday, it's like just trying to pay attention to some of the, just the kind of, I don't mean, there's the technical aspect of the film too, just kind of like looking at the film as a product and everything. And it's a damn good looking movie, Yeah,
it is. From that aspect, it's very beautiful.
If he ended up getting picked for Scream, it would have still been the Kevin Williamson script. Everything else, like I think he, obviously Wes is a legend and Wes is an amazing filmmaker, but I think that within this kind of genre, somebody of Jamie's, you know, skill level or what he shows here in Urban Legend, like Scream would have been a-okay with him, you know?
Yeah. Especially after seeing, I know you don't care about Valentine as much as me, but there are some clips in there that are just incredible that I feel would be perfect for Scream.
It has its moments. That's the frustrating thing for me with Valentine, is there are certain elements that I do enjoy. Like, I think the killer looks really cool. I think there are a couple of those scenes. I think it's the Katherine Heigl chase scene that I really like, you know, in
That
the
one's
morgue
my
with all the
favorite.
bodies. Like, there are just some,
That's my
there are
favorite.
some, yeah, it's got some great moments and everything. It looks a bit like a TV show to me. I think, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely skill there. And then you never know how much control, you know, just because somebody is the director of the movie, they're, you know, people put them in all sorts of situations where maybe they don't get what they necessarily wanted. But man, Urban Legend is really good looking. It plays really well. I can't remember if I saw this in the movie theater, but I probably did. I can't quite recall. I kind of
wish I did.
Were you, wait a minute, you were alive then? Yes? No.
What?
I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, you were alive then? You would have been just a little baby, Carey, right?
What was the year?
98? What were you in, like, first grade?
No way. No way was it 98.
Yeah, this one's 98. So it's very, you know, it was Scream in 96, wow. Scream 2, and I Know What You Did Last Summer in 97. Then this came out right after. And then you have like Final Destination. You've got The Faculty. This thing, H2O came out in 98 as well. So what a jam-packed, like, you know, little time. Even Teaching Mrs. Tingle, you had brought up that one. I think that was 99 or something like that. Yeah. So what a time.
Watching like these kind of movies probably a little too young.
Yeah, but that's just how it is with horror, you know? So were you watching them on like DVD?
Urban Legend, I think, was rented actually.
But you're watching
maybe
it
I
like
saw it on
uncut?
TV.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw all the stuff.
So maybe
it
was like a little bit. Maybe it was a little bit later on. Like I think I started watching horror movies more so in the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been the 80s for me that I started, because I was at like, you know, Jaws at a really young age, and then I got into like the Universal monsters and like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and then it was like Chucky and Michael Myers, and yeah, all that kind of crazy shit. Jason.
That's how it should start, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was all on TV for me, so I didn't see any of the real bad stuff. My mom was like, "You shouldn't be watching that," and I'm like, "It's edited for TV, Mom." I was such a little bitch. Guy, Mom, I'm your fifth kid. Why do you still even care anymore?
Wait, how many siblings do you have?
I have four. I'm the youngest of 5, Carey.
Wow. Well, I'm the baby of mine as well, but I have a brother and a sister.
There you go. It's not so bad being the baby. My parents were, I gotta say, they were a little more lenient with me, and I was very appreciative of that, you know, because of the horror in the punk rock and everything. And it was just, yeah, they let me do my thing. All right, so holy cow, we're just over 2 hours. You guys are amazing for hanging out with us. Thank you so very much for checking out Urban Legend from 1998. I really enjoy this movie, and I know that it's not it's not breaking the mold or anything like that, but I really like the way that it works within the confines of these kinds of slashers. And I dig the look of the killer and everything like that. So I'm pumped. I'm going to keep on watching this one every few years, probably. I dig it quite a bit. This actually makes me, because I remember the sequel is like, it's not great, but it is entertaining. It's like, it's not so bad it's good, but it is definitely like fun to watch because of how cheesy it is and everything. But yeah, this has been pretty awesome. Carey, what do you have coming up on your channel soon?
So I'm actually collabing with Kyle tomorrow we're doing a watch party with the director, John Ward. He did Meat Hook Massacre 4.
Very cool.
So we're going to be doing that. And then Monday is TCM 2. And then Tuesday is Lost World.
All right.
So a bunch of watch parties.
So tomorrow, what time are you guys doing that over? And is that going to be on Flets, or are you going to do it? Are you going to simulcast it?
Yep, that'll be on Flets, and it is at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock Eastern. All right, sweet. Yeah, guys, go on over to the Flet from Another World. I almost said his old channel name there.
Yeah, I know.
And make sure you sub to check out the Meat Hook Massacre 4. Meat Hook Massacre 4. And then, yeah, Carey's got some other watch parties coming up here this week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a daytime stream tomorrow. So probably like 3 p.m. Eastern, something like that. So the UK folks can jump on in and hang out. And that'll just kind of be probably a random whatever. So if any of you guys hanging out right now have random questions or questions that have been off topic that I haven't been able to answer on the last couple streams, then show on up and we'll just kick it tomorrow. And then on Monday for members, I've got a horror movie club. We're going to be talking about Stand By Me and Misery. We're going to do a little Rob Reiner spotlight there for horror movie clubs. That's for members, and it's for all members. So, you know, the first tier is just like 99 cents a month. So if you want to get in on the membership stuff, it's very, very affordable. And then later on Monday night, I'll be on with Lee from Drum Dums and Nick from the Lost River Drive-In for Hit the Bricks. And we're just going to kind of do a little bit of a horror news roundup and,
cool.
You know, talk about everything that's been going on the last couple weeks. So that's what I got going on. Let's see where we are. Oh, we have to sing something. Jigsaw, are you still here? Jigsaw, where did you go? Let's see here. Is he in there?
I've been lurking the whole time.
I'm going to close out the poll here. See, every time I do a super chat goal for watching Scary Movie, it never happens, which is totally fine. I don't want to watch Scary Movie. What I'm curious about is to see if you guys want me to watch Scary Movie. What do you guys, what rating do you give Urban Legend from the poll here? We had 48 votes. 48% of people are saying 4 stars, 44% say 3 stars, 6% say 2 stars, and 2% say 1. Thank you, everybody that voted. I hope you also hit the like button over here and then went to Carey's channel and hit the like button over there as well. So Jigsaw's still here. What are we singing for Jigsaw?
I have no idea.
It's so tough to do a duet because I think no matter what, we probably have like a second or two delay. So it'd be very tough to do a duet. I'm trying to think if there's something I could, we could do back and forth. Oh gosh, I don't know. Jigsaw, what do you want to hear? What do you want to hear?
Apparently I'm everyone's dancing clown.
I don't. Now I'm like, should I just do the white stuff from Weird Al? First one was a sweet one. Second one was a blast. Soon I finished off the bag, ate 'em up real fast. You could see it in my teeth, tell it when I talk. Had so many, my pancreas just went into shock. I love the white stuff, baby. In the middle of an Oreo. I love the white stuff, baby. Take them with me everywhere I go. There you go. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Now Jiggy jumps in. Now that you've already sang a song, I'm going to request Footloose. I don't, you know what? I do love me some Kenny Loggins. I don't know that song well enough, though. Like, I don't, of course I know like the chorus, but that's like it.
Yeah, everybody knows the chorus.
I don't know. Yeah. Down and down and down and down and down, down. Like I could do that. I love
I mean, the intro of Footloose is amazing with all the different feet. The dancing.
All the different feet. I think all the different feet in Footloose, I think that's Erica's favorite part, is when all the feet show up. What about the Kenny Loggins theme for Caddyshack? I love that one. The I'm All Right. Have you ever heard that one?
Right.
So good. Oh my God, that song is so catchy. Total Eclipse of the Heart. That's such a tough one. I would never make any. That's the whole point. That's why I said it's your favorite part. You know,
like feet either, so we're good.
The link I dropped is from the Discord that I just snagged before the stream. So I don't know. All right, Carey, I swear I'll let you go. I just feel like we need to. God damn. Turn around, never know. I can't see. That's the thing, is I could do white stuff from Weird Al because I probably won't get a copyright for what I just did. I think if I sing Total Eclipse of the Heart, I'll be super fucked.
Yeah.
They will copyright my ass. Jigsaw, I might have to put together a private video. That doesn't, I just like saying it that way. It doesn't mean it that way. I just private video.
Private video.
Yeah. It's like the, you
like
ever
Tina Turner, I'll be your private dancer.
Yes. Or like on Homestar Runner where they're like, and you can have these for secret eating. Like that's my favorite kind of eating. Secret eating is my favorite. Jiggy, now Doc Kaiju's involved. What's happening, Doc? How are you doing? Says feet are gross. I dated a guy with a foot fetish once. Was weird, but he was hot. Whatever floats one's boat. Well, I think that's a pretty measured response.
Balance,
right there.
I guess.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, and I'm like, I don't know how much personal information I want to share. I'll say this. One time I went out with somebody and they were like, hey, after we had gone out, hey, I kind of like you, blah, 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 blah. Like, do you think that you could be into blankety blank? I'm not going to say anything, but do you think you could be into...
mentioned it, but then
no, they said the thing. I don't want to say the thing. Because I don't want to make anybody feel weird about whatever. But I was like, I'm not really into that. I guess if like I, got to know somebody really well, maybe I wouldn't like be against try. But it was just very odd. And then this person was like, well, you should look at this. I think you could do it. Give it a try. And I'm like, this just feels like so much pressure. I can't deal with your fetish. Oh my God, I'm going to run away.
This sounds like a Sex and the City episode.
You're right. I'm a closeted Sex and the City fan, and it's actually a fan episode that I wrote.
Knew it.
I'm gonna play Samantha. Right? That's Kim Cattrall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, because she's the hottest, so I get to be her.
I mean, go figure. My name is Carey, and I happen to love the character Carey, so it kind of works out.
Yeah. No, she's Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah, I like her pretty all right. She's all right. I liked her in. Have you ever seen Ed Wood, the Tim Burton movie?
No, but I need to.
It's really good. That's like I think that's my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Really?
I think so. It's really funny, and Johnny Depp is amazing in it. Martin Landau is Bela Lugosi, really good. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, I dig it.
It's hard to have a favorite Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, I mean Batman. It's like tough for me to like not pick Batman, because I'm such a sucker for that movie.
For me, Edward Scissorhands.
That's really good too. Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, because I think it was a great adaptation.
See, we'll have to talk about that one another time because I turned that movie off like 10 minutes in.
Oh man,
You're
killing me, Smalls.
I'm such a jerk. I was like, the whole first 10 minutes are about how she's unique and not like all the other girls and so different.
See, the beginning you have to get through it, and then once she's in Wonderland or Underland, like they call it, it's so much better. But you have to get through that part first.
She's not like other girls. She acts like she's a 1990s girl, but this is the 1800s. What are the 1990s? She thinks she has a soul? Never. You'll never be able to vote, woman. Like, that's the kind of vibe at the beginning. Anyways, I'm being a total jerk about it.
No, you're not wrong.
All right, guys, before we go, I just want to shine a light on everybody that contributed tonight. Carey is celebrating 1 month of channel membership. Thank you so very much, Carey. Thank you for crashing the party. Here, Jamie is celebrating 19 months. She just couldn't let you have the spotlight all to yourself, Carey. She was like, Jamie was like, she is not going to be on the panel and the only one celebrating membership this month. Boom.
Thank you so very much. You have your time, Jamie.
Well, and we'll have Jamie on for, I mean, Jamie was on to talk about Evil Dead, and I'm sure we'll bring on Jamie for some more talk at some point. Some Twin Peaks, maybe a watch party, something fun like that. Thank you, Jason from Backtrack Cinema for the 2, Jigsaw for the 2, Ryan Michael with the $4.99, Jiggy with a 2, Shannon, aka Talkin' Star Wars with a 5, Jiggy with a 2, Ryan with a 2, Jiggy with a 2, Shannon with a 2, Jigsaw with a 50. I am going to be paying for this one for a while. So Jigsaw, I don't know. I'm going to have to work something out. Thank you so very much. Really do appreciate you. That is way too kind. And I'm just going to make sure to never dare you to do that in the future ever again, because now I have guilt. I have Catholic guilt over it. And
Jigsaw will do something for you.
Yes. And Erica's celebrating 14 months of channel membership. And guys, Erica had brought up to me too, because I know some of you were able to type stuff for your member chats and some of you aren't. And I think I figured out what that is on the YouTube side of it. Unfortunately, I think they're going to make me, they don't let you like edit the little things. They're going to make me like delete a whole tier and rebuild it. So, I'm going to see all about that, because I would hate for a bunch of people to lose memberships because of it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do some sort of Indiana Jones, like bag of sand and idol kind of flip. And hopefully a giant boulder doesn't chase me down a booby trapped hallway. So, right? Is that what happens in that movie? I think so.
Something like that.
Thank you so very much, everybody. Really do appreciate you kicking it with us here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't gone over to Carey's channel, go on over and show her some love. I think we're kind of close to, where are you at for, did we get to 1.5? Not quite there, it looks like. Guys, if you're watching after the fact, head on over. I will drop Carey's link in the description below so you can check her channel out on over there. Thank you so much to the Patreon members, the YouTube channel members, our Death Squad mods, everyone that hung out with us here today. You guys are amazing. Carey, again, thank you for sharing some time with me. And yeah, I'm sure we'll do something here in the future. Why the heck not?
Yeah, this was fun.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, I will be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Carey's going to be back on Flet from Another World tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? All right, perfect. I got that right.
Got it.
And yeah, with having said that, thank you so very much for the both of us. She's been Carey Craves Cinema, and I've been and will continue to be Davey Deathray. Take care, y'all.